Hello and welcome to Season 2 NRSL Universal Orlando Cup Series, race number 17 here at Daytona under the lights. Boy, oh boy, if you watched the Outback race, what an intense race that was, and no one would have ever thought that the champ would win that race. Eugene Max, he is starting in this field, he already has a win in his belt, but we'll see how he'll do here. Here we go, so let's get your top 10 rundown, and they are as follows. Alex May gets his first pole this season, and Anthony McCurry is second. Third, John McNamara. Fourth, Austin Plant. Fifth, Chris Washer. Sixth, James Qualls. Seventh is Andre Erickson. Eighth is Charles Jackson. Ninth, a brand new scheme for Zach Buchanan. And rounding out top 10, a new scheme for Daniel Day in the Budweiser scheme. So let's take a look at the rest of your starting lineup here at Daytona. On the final row, we have Cole Daly in a new scheme in the Advocate car, and Seth Cole. I want to mention a few other new schemes there. Well, I better keep it as like this, so that way, we'll just double check here who has a new scheme besides that. Will Goss, the 10, Clint Spillman again. 24, Ryan Richards. And that's it. So, interesting to see how the new schemes will be. So, the Outback race. Boy, oh boy, that was intense. But you never know how the Cup race will be here, as they just gave the command to start their engines. Obviously, it's just me tonight, and the cars are rolling off, and everyone is as well. So basically, if you were to look at one winner, a person who could win this race, if you notice, Eugene Max won that race. Look at the underdogs, like people who are desperate for a win, they could possibly be getting it. And one of those guys I am seeing right now that could do it, you may want to look at James Silverfox in the, or actually, he already won a race. What am I saying? Keep an eye on Dougie Shears in the 21. Dougie Shears, maybe. You never know, though. But pace car dives down the pit road. Alex May, Anthony McCurry will lead us down to the field. Green flag is out. We're underway at the Coke 400. Coke 0400. If you got to see who won the Brickyard race, I'm glad you did, because, boy, that was a hell of a race just for anyone to just be a part of. I mean, Anthony McCurry got to just witness it, but Anthony Emery won that race. How amazing was that? And how about that, though? The last two races we've done. Outback race at Daytona. Eugene DeMax, the champ from there, wins it. Anthony Emery, the Cup Championship, finally wins it. You get what I'm saying. Chris Washer is your leader right now. Oh, we're wrecking already! 83 of talent passes around, and Chris Washer is going to lead at the stripe. And Trent Dunham around. Man who just does not love Daytona. Justin Talonpass. Cody Lamas. And unbelievable if I'm correct, Anthony Emery may be involved. Anthony Ritchie once again involved. Man, just Ritchie just can't catch a break. Looks like everybody else is okay. For now. And indeed the case. Caution's out for the first time tonight. Let's take a look what happened to Talonpass and Dunham. Okay, we're back, and this is what happened. We're trying to see what happened. I think Sanford is going to get some help because this Trent Dunham in the 1's going to turn the 33 Honey Nut Cheerios Chevrolet into the BK Racing Toyota of Justin Talonpass. And Dunham also got in the Silverfox a little bit, but they saved. Tell me how John Citadino avoided that wreck. You got to be kidding me. Amazing job. Cody Lamas, the runner-up. Unfortunately, not going to have any luck there. Runs right into it, and Emery does get a piece of it. Man, 5-car incident taking place Worst then is probably Lamas and Talent Pass and Richie. Those are the three big losers after that. Caution's up for the first time tonight. Chris Washer is your leader. You can see. Let's take you back to the green. Giving us the one lap to go as we're on lap 5 of 24. We'll be going to green lap 6. Drivers out of the race are as follows. They are Cody Lamas, Trent Dunham, Justin Talpass, and Anthony Ritchie. And I'll tell you something, Justin Talpass has just not been getting the kind treatment ever since he has returned to the Cup. Tough break for the 83 car. Chris Washer is your leader. Andre Erickson second, Zach Buchanan third, Jessica Shaw fourth, and John McNamara is in the top 5. Brian James 6th, Anthony McCurry 7th, Dylan Pote 8th, James Qualls 9th, and completing the top 10 is Alex May. I think if you heard about Facebook about how Pote was doing 4 races one day, I feel like I wanted to do the same thing and actually try. As the green flag is back out. Andre Erickson in the second spot is going to come over to the inside line. And now the Coors car. Battle of the Brewed Cars. Coors versus Bud. Should be interesting to see how that will go. Actually, a battle of a lot of drinks. We got Coors, we got Bud, we got Gatorade, we got another Bud. Let's see, I just want to see like other drinks that we have. We have Miller Lite. Battle of the Beers, I guess you could say. NOS. And Pepsi next, says Kevin Naro. Nearly got turned there. And that's it. Tough break for Anthony Elmer. He's going to be in the back of the pack as Jessica Schoen's going to lead that lap. Tell you something, for drivers that don't make the top 10 or the wild card, they're going to have to rely on Talladega as their big help, their spring. As Pote is now your leader. I feel like, though, this is like the second to last chance for getting ready for Talladega, because the last chance is going to be at JGR for Super Speedway. Then Talladega comes. It's going to be interesting for that LCQ. It's 3 wide for the lead. Ugh. Will Goss is going to take that spot. Now, this is confirmed. Will Goss, this will be his first and only season he will be ever racing in my series, especially for Cup. He says he's calling it quits with all the NR offline leagues, so he's going to just finish him out. Goss is going to lead that lap there, and every lap that he's going to lead here is going to be treasured here in the NRSL. We're going to miss him dearly. And am I seeing this right? Okay, I thought they were going 4 wide for a moment. And is that me? Charles Sanford's actually falling off the draft. And that seemed to be a little bit of the case. Sanford is falling a little bit out of the draft by a few miles per hour. I think Sanford, though, is going to fall off because, you know, Cavagnaro, he's now in there, and Sanford, yeah, I doubt it. If he could stay behind Cavagnaro more, then he could do it, but yeah, I doubt it. And then Emery, well, nowhere close. Meanwhile, as Daniel Day led that lap, here comes Michael Hegdahl there. Tell you what, a lot of drink battling here. Alcoholic versus non-alcoholic and all that craziness. But now here comes another drink for the lead, and it is Kyle Thomas driving the NOS machine. Here comes Stephen Pollard III in the HP Computers machine. Stephen Pollard III trying to get his first win of the season, or I believe it's his second win, excuse me. Or, no, I did fail. His first win, yeah. I kept thinking race 15. That was the Max that won that. I don't know why. And actually, Sanford is trying to close in on that pack. But the other BK Racing car, the one who's doing well, Jake Baskinger, he is now taking the lead. Dougie Shears right behind him in second. See Sanford right now. There he is. Sanford is getting closer. You could see it. Like you could see on that roof cam how closer he is getting. The best thing, yeah, go behind Brian James. That's a good person to really be behind because look at him really coming into this draft now. And we will have a 37 car pack. 37 lead car pack, I should say. So we're going to go to our TV2 cameras and all, and, you know, Give you some flyby coverage as Demax is your leader. Now John Cedino is going to take that lead, but now here comes Seth Cole in the 52. Using our different camera angles here, and this is going to be interesting. We're going to have some flyby angles as well. Seth Cole is now leading. They're going 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 all the way towards the end of the pack. That is why Daytona is a favorite. Cole Nally now, who's in the bottom of the points. Trying to go for the lead. One more flyby angle right here. There it is. Cole Nally. Here he goes for the lead. Is he going to lead this lap? Yes, he will. And we're going to look at the spectator mode. Tell you one thing, this Daytona's got very good camera angles, so very nice job to the people who made this. James Qualls now to the lead. Michael Norman is taking the second spot from Kevin Naro. Michael Norman now again put up to the middle. Now here comes Shelton for the lead. Buchanan going to get put up to the middle by Washer. And these guys are racing smart, these cup cars. It's easy for bump drafting. Oh, Buchanan, what are you doing? Oh, a wreck in front of the field. Washer, Norman, Richards. Here we go. The big one has struck here at Daytona, and it is just getting piling up. Samper around, McCurry, McNamara, Richards. Jack Richards to be exact. Becker. Cars lined up. That's the backs around the previous race winner. Oh, not the previous race winner. The Outback winner. Previous race winner is Anthony Emery. What am I saying? And Emery's going to get some spots because of this, because the people are going to be out of the race. One of them, I guarantee, is going to be at 61. Baskinger also involved. Alex May got involved. Daniel D around. Stack up in effect. Ashley Willis. Spellman's got a little bit of left side damage too. Caution is out for the second time tonight. Jessica Sheldon is leading this down. And, oh, Dylan Young also got damage. I didn't know that. And Seth's got back end damage. So we're going to see, yeah, a bunch of drivers heading down pit road because of their damage. Noah Hart is coming down pit road. What is Charles Jackson doing? And I think he's trying to get around the 14. And, what? Okay, I don't know. I don't know. That's weird. Caution's out for the second time tonight. Sheldon's your leader. Let's take a look at our caution. We're back. This is what happened. Buchanan, I knew it was not going to last because you see him. He's trying to peak 4 wide, and then obviously that is not a smart idea. The Office Depot Chevrolet is going to turn the Snickers Toyota Camry here right into Washer and Brian James. James would be okay, but Washer, yeah, you could see that. Just gets clipped right there. This was right at the front of the field, too. Qualls also involved right there. Doesn't... Okay, never mind. He doesn't get some damage. And, Silver Fox, there's Jack Richards. Spellman did a good job there, pushing the 9 out of the way, though. Oh, Alex May clobbered the 61 there on the side. Samper around. There's Charles Jackson, Devin Backer, Dylan Young, Day. There's Seth around. Now, how does Becker get that back end damage? Oh, runs into McNamara, and then Young ran into him. Caution's out for the second time tonight. Oh, sorry about that. Let's take you back to the green. 2/3 of the race has been completed. Jessica Sheldon is your leader at this point. Drivers out of the race are as follows. They are Chris Washer, Ashley Willis, Anthony McCurry, Dylan Young, Jack Richards, Devin Becker, Alex May, Dougie Shears, and James Silverfox. I don't know how Dougie Shears got out of the race. That's pretty strange. Tough break for Alex May, too. Man, Alex May just having a miserable season. I feel like the cursed cars in my series are the 11 and 51. I don't know why the 11, though. That's very strange. Anyway, your top 10 rundown as follows. Jessica Shelton, Brian James, Brad Johnson, Ian Dutta, Zach Buchanan, Luis Hernandez. Did I just say Luis Hernandez? Oh my god. I'm being an idiot right now. It's nighttime for me and I'm not thinking. Ryan Richards. Nice fail there. Chris Dollarton, Will Goss, Dylan Pote, and Austin LaPlante completing your top 10. Top 20 is Andrea Erickson, Quentin Spillman, Daniel Day, which I just realized too, with that damage, I don't know how that's going to affect him there. Charles Jackson, Cole Daly, Michael Normans, John Sedino, Kyle Thomas, and Alan Cavagnaro and Michael Hegdahl. The rest of the cars on the field from 21st to 29th are James Qualls, Steve Pollard III, Seth Cole, Anthony Emery, Eugene DeMax, Jake Baskinger, Noah Hart, John McNamara, and Charles Samper. That is the rest of the field in this race. Here we go. Green flag is out here at Daytona. As I have a Facebook notification, sorry about that. Shelton is leading right now. Battle for the third spot between Brad Johnson and Ian Dutta. Remember, Dutta won the Outback race at Indianapolis. And here comes Ryan Richards, the 8-Bowl race winner. That's a Super Speedway Experience winner. Here comes Brian James for the lead. You got to remember, this race definitely plays well in the underdogs. And James going for the lead. Look at Ian Dutta with the move. He's going for the lead. James got the lead. Here comes Dutta, and there's a big gap where there was at. And the last car that's there is Erickson, the 39. I don't know how Daly's not there. And I think it was because of Daniel Day in the 14 somewhat. Either that or... Oh, it's Spillman. Spillman the 10. I have no idea why, but his damage is like holding up these guys somewhat. So it's producing a gap. That is odd, but tough break there. Cole Daly, he's trying to get in this pack, and I think he definitely will because it's a small pack, but... Well, I mean, it's a big pack, but not as big. Brian James. Jessica, don't do it. Okay, good. Nearly getting turned. Chris Darlington is your leader, looking to be a two-time winner this season. As he's going to lead, here comes Ryan Richards to the very inside of Brad Johnson and Chris Darlington for the lead. And Cole Daly, make it a 12-car pack. Cole Daly now joining me, I was just being sure there, is now making it a 12-car pack for the win. It may be down to these 12. Because I guarantee you, Kyle Thomas, John Sedino, Daniel Day, and the rest of these guys on back, unlikely they're going to win. Definitely not these guys, but yeah, I doubt about that pack, though. And here comes Austin LaPlante for the lead. Front Row Racing has not yet won this season, surprisingly, but that can all change. Here comes Jessica Shelton once again, coming for the second spot. And she's got it. She's in the top 10 in points, doing really well. You look at people who are doing very well, or excuse me, who won a race this season that are in this pack, and they are Ryan Richards, Zach Buchanan, Dylan Pote, Ian Dutta, and Chris Dollarton. The rest of these guys have not yet won. Jessica Shelton, Austin LaPlante, Cole Daly, Will Goss, Andrea Erickson, and Brian James, and even Brad Johnson. Shelton leads that lap once again. The laps are winding down. They are 4 laps to go. And I doubt they're going to approach Charles Samper there. Look at how they're racing. They're racing crazy, but still pretty good. There's where Kyle Thomas is. I think they're a little too far back, so I doubt these guys are going to be able to battle for the win. So it's going to be a 12-car battle for the win. Buchanan's leading. Now here comes Dutta 3 wide for the lead. Poteet's right behind him. Pote is all over the 6's bumper. And now, to the inside for the lead. It is anybody's game. That's Sanford right there. Because, look at Sanford's exiting turn 2. These guys are just coming to turn 1. I doubt very highly they're going to catch up to him. Chris Dollarton trying to be a 2-time winner. Bringing along Brad Johnson there. So look at the teams that are here. You got Roush. You got Michael Waltrip Racing. You got Petty Enterprises. You got Tweenix. You got Hendrick. You got Goss Racing. You got, actually, 2 people from Hendrick. Front Row Motorsports. Stuart Haas Racing. Zach Buchanan Motorsports. Yeah, you got 2 Roush right there, actually. So it should be interesting here. 2 laps to go at the stripe. Brad Johnson is your leader. Here comes Brian James to the inside for the lead, trying to get in there. No, here comes Ryan Richards, nearly going 4 wide. Oh my God, this is... Oh, how are they making... Pote getting turned! Oh no, they're wrecking! Pote around, and that is going to be it. The caution's out. Goss around as well. Dutta around. And this is going to be a race to the line. Richards! Ryan Richards! 3 wide for the lead. Richards trying to do it. Trying to be a 2-time winner to clinch himself a chase spot. Off turn 4 he comes. And Ryan Richards, another time at Daytona Lights with 2 laps to go. A caution comes out. Richards leads at the stripe. An underdog factor strikes again. Oh, Richards! Oh, man. I think Brian James was hoping he wanted to wreck, but that ain't going to happen. We are on the white flag lap. And look how close they approached to Sanford. That was a close one. Man, those guys that wrecked, they fell back pretty much a lot. LaPlante, Pote, Dutta, Goss. Just checking. Okay, everything's all fine. But we'll take a look at that caution in a little bit. But for right now, you are looking at the 24 car of Ryan Richards. For some reason, I don't know why I said Luis Hernandez, but that was a stupid fail. But Ryan Richards, coming off turn 3, right now, he is heading for turn number 4. I was doing a challenge with Pote where we tried to do 4 races in one day. It is still currently at the time of the recording, 10:24 p.m., 10:25 p.m. on Wednesday, April 23rd. He did 4 races yesterday, which, congratulations, Pote, not even doing that much in one day. And now, another one has done it. The other Dylan, me. And how about the winners? Congratulations to all 4 of them. Different winners. But Ryan Richards tonight will end it on the 4-race weekend. He is going to win under the lights at Daytona for the Coke Zero 400. Big win for Ryan Richards. This is really going to help him out for the chase. He is a 2-time winner for the second. This is the second 2-time winner we have in our Cup Series. So, let's take a look at top 10 results. They are as follows. They are Ryan Richards, Brian James, Brad Johnson, Chris Dollarton, Zach Buchanan, Cole Daly, Andrea Erickson, Jessica Shelton, Steve Pollard III, and John Cittadino. Where did he come from? Ends up 10th. And how about Cole Daly finally getting a good run? James as well. So let's take a look at our at that caution coming into 2 laps to go. You know that they were going nearly 4 wide, and they were not in a good spot at all. And you know someone was going to give it a point. But Dutta, I didn't know he was going to turn Pote. That was like weird, because Dutta had plenty of room. Like, he really could have turned that car a lot left and would have not made any contact at all. But then, right there, turns Pote. There he is, right into Buchanan as well. Pote has his car saved. That car is 100% saved. But obviously, he has to come back up on the track. Contact with Cole Daly. Daly keeps his car going. Or actually, Daly got his car around. With Dollarton, kept it going. Great job there. And then Pote, obviously that car's around sideways. And he's involved. You see Goss, Dutta, LaPlante. Great job by Shelton to avoid that, too. But tough break right there for those 4. Not what they needed. And the biggest winner of that has to be Paul III and John Citadino. They're now in the top 10. But obviously, that was what happened to our wreck, and no one hit Dutta too, so amazing thing. So, congrats one last time to the 24 as he wins here. Mention your top 10. We'll see the rest of the results later on. Thank you guys for watching so much. This amazing night race at Daytona. If you like this race, be sure to give it a like. If you comment beneath to keep your ride, subscribe to be a part of the NRSL, and slap that subscribe. That's what I need. Till then, we'll see you for race number 18 at Dubai. We were going to go to somewhere else like the Bum Draft, but I changed my mind. We're going to go over to Dubai instead. But till then, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you for race 18 in Dubai. Goodbye, everybody.